My name is Chad Silvey. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. It just started with an origin story of just helping people to see their true color. Many of y'all may know me from football, but I really am just the best for a change for my community. The name Chance, it comes from my mother, who had a D1 track dream and really gave it up to provide resources for her child. This led to my family grinding to just put me in positions to open my network and opportunities. Really just a product of hard work and a little bit of resources. I know many people who work hard but lack the resources. So that's why I created the OneMindSet Foundation, to be a pillar in under-resourced communities, to help curate dreamers to be able to turn into real changes, because I know that's what's needed in our community. A city dying because of lack of hope, but dreams really don't manifest and many can't cope. So now we data the hope so our communities can stand alone just as Black Wall Street once did.
I dropped this knocking on my grind. I know it's time to shine. Focus on my dreams and my team. Trying to chase these ways, ain't no trying meant to say. Manifested all the little things.
OneMindSet is actually a big opportunity for kids. Being raised in Shreveport and coming out of Shreveport at the time I came out, which was I graduated high school around 2002, we didn't have opportunities like this to take college tours or to go view different campuses or even have people to come out and tell us about different colleges.
Back when we were in Shreveport, seeing kids that didn't get the opportunity to go to college or do different things, they didn't know things that could be done. And chances of giving an opportunity to a lot of kids that, normally wouldn't have that.
It's hard to make it out. The killers, the gun violence, your friends, it's hard to make it out. So
this program for our kids, I believe, is a way to get them outside of their hometown so they can see what else is out there as far as college goes, but beyond college, also other fields that they might not have access to while in Shreveport. It allows school students from our school to just see what's out there other than the local schools, because we all know it's important for students to get at least 30 miles away from home so that they can develop, grow, and then maybe come back and help Shreveport become greater.
So I moved out to Houston. They say nose wide open. I was ready to get it. I called my homeboy. I was like, Trey, I'm out here. But I had to find a way to pay rent. I had to make stuff happen. When you really creating a brand from nothing, you really have nothing. And so really just grinding. So I worked as a insurance adjuster, used to climb houses, working on the side, worked at UPS. I remember working at UPS, 2 in the morning, I used to write on the side of the box truck, hashtag going miss. And writing hashtag going miss, I always told myself, I'm just moving on obstacles outside of my life. And then in that February of that year of me starting the foundation, I reached out to principals at Shreveport, Louisiana about starting the foundation, our services. That's why I talked to Ms. Crystal, Ms. Barnes at Booker T. Washington High School. And I told her the plan, the goal of, we already know BTW legacy. And what is as the first African-American high school created in Shreveport, Louisiana, only for blacks. At one time, they were serving 3,000 kids.
This is our place. This is why things seem out of ordinary when you're extraordinary. Hey, it just takes the extra work, beating out the ordinary. Boy, you're somewhere in community, like the aboriginal. We had to change the mental type of frame, to believing in the more the things that bring the time to frame. So it's time to building empires. Slaves to know, make a wood to wake up to this mental game.
I appreciate you guys for coming out here to Texas Southern University. Obviously, these guys going to show you the ins and outs about Texas Southern University. I've been here since 2019. Before that, I was in Shreveport for 10 years. I'm the head football coach at Woodlawn in Shreveport, so you guys know about that. So it's a pleasure to have you here in Houston. I hope you enjoy your tour. Most importantly, you guys need to thank these people that brought you here. Because none of you guys, I guarantee, you spend any money to get here. So let's get them. What he's doing is giving back, and that's what it's all about. So that's one of the reasons why I got to coach him to come different the way he's doing his organization. So big kudos to OneMindSet. So excited about that. So I'm gonna let you guys get on, but it's good to see all of y'all pretty faces. Y'all continue to be as smart as you want to be. Just remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. All right? Good deal.
Coach being home, he was the head coach at Woodland at the age of 24.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing.
He's given all the kids an opportunity, whether they're male, whether they're female, whether they're black, they're white, whether they're rich, they're poor. He's targeted everybody in the Shreveport community. Because like I said, everyone doesn't have that opportunity to actually go view a college before they go to. So these are things that you can prepare yourself ahead of time and take advantage of, and that way you know you can move in a direction, that way you can be successful and prepare yourself for the world and the life that's ahead of you.
Doing that campus tour, seeing like-minded individuals just like that, like yourself, seeing yourself, right, especially for minority students, a lot of times our challenge is we don't see ourselves on the student campus, or we don't see it in other spaces like Student Government Association, or for the College of Business, right, an entrepreneurship program and a rank program, or engineering, so on and so forth, you know, seeing ourselves going to medical school. We struggle to find those spaces, so I always try to make sure that they're able to see that when they do a campus tour, and that's one of the best values about coming to see it. You gotta see it.
I joined OneMindSet because I knew that it would give me opportunities to be able to look at all my goals and put all my goals into perspective to where I'm able to want to accomplish them if it's easier. And I don't feel overwhelmed about the future and feel like I just have to make a choice. For now, it's it gives me time and it helps us to get our goals together.
The reason why this is a unique college tour and program is because at the beginning of it, we do a thing called I Will for the day, and we write down, I do task break and all some with the kids. But mine was with the kids, and so I was telling them, with the foundation we had, when we started talking to them, we had $700. And I said, but my goal is to take y'all on the college team. I was like, so I went, I showed them my steps, what I did, how I actually turned my dream into reality, and taking those same things I'm doing every day in my daily discipline, giving it to them. And also bringing people in my networks, like Wealthy Made Investments, to come out and talk to the kids. So it's unique to see these the people that are speaking to these kids on different events feel forward on a consistent rate into the kids. So that's what I say is unique about this scholarship. What I want them to take away from it is that we're stronger together. And just always be focused on where you at. I always tell them, mind where your feet at. Or what are you going here at present moment? Just don't I just walk around, I'm here, just cool. And what can I actually take away from this to help turn the things I want to become into reality?
I think college is much more than just a degree. I feel like, a lot of people nowadays compared to before, go to college and things like that. But like Carla said, it's much more than just a degree. It's much more than just going to school and doing your studies, which is all very important. But it's also the people that you learn, it's the experiences that you have. It's all of those really, I feel like it's a big growth moment for you as an individual to go to college. Yes, to gain that higher knowledge, but especially in a degree that you're interested in. But also just how to deal with other people, how to work with them, how to be friends with them, communicate. I feel like it's a big learning moment for you as an individual to really branch out and explore your interests.
We learned that you have to go with your goal. You can't just stall it. You have to make sure that you're on the right path. If you know you want to go do it, go chase after it.
I done won the moment. I done tapped in. Beat off a couple bills too. I done had the lock on in. Matter of fact, I might sink in.
Hey, I'm Zamaya. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, Booker T. Washington. I am a senior. So far, this trip has been amazing. I went on a trip last year to Oklahoma, and this one is a lot better. I love all these college tours and what Chance is doing. We went to TSU, which was an amazing tour. I learned a lot, which I didn't know about TSU. And we went to U of H as well, and I learned a lot more about U of H because I didn't really know about that. And then we're at NASA having fun, just learning about astrology and galaxies and all that stuff. And we have a lot more planned for tomorrow, and I know it's going to be a lot better. I've never experienced this. Every time I go with Chance anywhere, it's a new experience, especially with stuff like this. I never thought I'd be at NASA or going on college tours everywhere. So it's a really good experience to learn new stuff and to go back to Shreveport and tell people, show them pictures and all the other stuff about what I've learned.
Hope Nicholas and his team was some saints, but a team manifested. Such an evil dream, thought he was a saint, but I'm hustling like I'm Derek. Telling all my kings, don't be shooting with that nine. Helping with this plan, I call deception. Like a bull market, place a stock up in it on mess. Metro say we booming with this hope. It's still a mystical on how we beat that big old little bell. I ran across that strength to never let my dream crash. I'm teaching true perspective of how life used to be. Let me paint a picture. Let me set you free. This wordplay is coming with them keys. Still that young king with that dream. Teaming up with Frederick. Leaning like I'm Marcus. To pass out this message to help my people cope. Gotta teach them blessings to be linked up to this message. Quoted right from heaven. It's really like word. They gave my life and once you experience what you know, you can achieve. I say the devil, he a thief. Tryna ride me of that joy. Jamming on else. He teaching back them enzymes. Gotta guide me through them dark times. It's a catalyst for my dream. Turned into a star. Now let me lead the way we over.
I've been saying One Mindset for a long time. One Mindset came from my aunt passed of lupus on August 19, 2012. She died. Many people don't know what lupus is, which she died of. And lupus is a disease that can battle your internal organs and cause you to lose energy, lose hair, and those different things. And it really attacks African-American women more than a lot of other categories. But in doing, I said all that to say because even though she was dying, every day she was finding a way to inspire others, put love into others. And I seen that as a young boy growing up. And I watched her pass away. And seeing that, I told myself, man, if she could give her all, even knowing that she was dying, I was like, I know if anything that I do, I know I can give my all to it. And since that age, I believe it was like 12, 13, my freshman year in high school, I told myself every day, like, hey, just go hard at everything you do.
At 13, I was kicked out of my house, right? I was in juvenile for 3 years. I was an at-risk kid, but I stayed with my grandma. So my wake-up moment, every day I woke up, I'm sleeping on the floor, knowing that she didn't have no money. She was taking care of my disabled uncle, right? She had no food in the house. I was scared to cook food in the microwave because there was roaches in that joke. She was not about to eat no cereal because I was confused. Was it raisins or was it a roach? So that was my waking up thought. Real talk, you know what I mean? And from there, I really just focused and I stayed focused and I just kept grinding.
Man, you just gotta keep going about bracing yourself and looking back. Like I'm big on reflection, so I look back at what I've been through, and that's what gave me the strength. So it's like the next thing I encounter in my life, it ain't gonna bite me as much as it did 10 years ago because I'm stronger now. You know what I'm saying? I use everything I've been through. I've built up my strength, and that's why it's important that you take it one day at a time and not just trying to skip steps because. No, you don't miss one. You don't want to miss what's in front of you or miss what you got.
We not talking about building. We can take it, black power and the power of our communities and our people. Ain't nobody gonna give it to us. Ain't nobody coming to save us. So you got to be willing to do some stuff to yourself. So I tell people, give back in where you see value. So if you care about gardens and growing, let that be the value that you give back to your community or whatever that is. But it's about building power in our communities. And guess what? That's what we doing here in Houston.
If you was to wake up every day, and like he said, it's a robot. You was wake up every day and go to work, but the only thing you just went to do was just go to the 9 to 5. You stuck in a program that somebody gave you. But when you woke up every day, disciplined to what you want to become. Now you finding a way how to become yourself, how to become free in your discipline.
You can speak it. The Bible says you speak what you want, but you got to meet God halfway with it. You know what I'm saying? So I spoke, I wanted to give back to Shreveport, give account. And not knowing me speaking it and going through, he came up with the same idea. And you look at it now, when relationships is what I was built on growing up. You build relationships, you never burn bridges with people because you never know if you got to cross that bridge again. It's all about relationships. It's all about interacting, knowing people. You gotta walk in your purpose. God giving everybody a purpose. You may not know your purpose, your calling just now, but sooner or later he's gonna reveal it to you. And he said that I thought about divine intervention where he's in Miss Barnes' office. I woke up and I said I did. He was like, man, I'm thinking the same thing. And us not knowing, we throw it together and doing what we're doing. I asked him next day, we got like 30 people signed up. Because now it's nothing that's never been done. You got me? So whatever you believe, write it down like they say, make your vision board, make the vision clear so God can see, but you gotta meet him halfway. Sleep is for the rich and none of us in here rich. So you don't sleep. Don't sleep.
I done synced in. I done won the moment. I done locked in. I done tapped in, synced in on my greatness. Like the phase of being locked in, skipped it past two, had to jump in. I saw they ain't showing little brother how to carry out that too. Remember the first step to winning, already down by 4 fools. Chasing down my greatness, but it's always true to me. Falling out my star, now I know my soul is meant to be. Catching touchdowns, saving lives like a marshal. Being one with my dreams, so I paved my own way. This trail never seen.
Chad Towers. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. And it was out of 3 schools, Jackson State, Southern, and then here. I didn't know about this school until like on Instagram. It popped up on my phone, and then I came for a tour, and now 3 years later, I'm here.
My name is Tyron Johnson. I am a fall 2020 graduate of Southern University with a BS in Criminal Justice. I'm a fall 2022 graduate of Higher Education Administration from Louisiana State University, and I am currently the Campus Engagement Coordinator here at Prairie View A&M University. HBCU means family, tradition, and resiliency. Like, I met some of my lifelong best friends at Southern University. Those are the ones that like me in my wedding, if I have one. They're like my closest friends that turn family, like my family away from home. And when I say tradition, I mean that like things that we were founded upon and built upon, we instill that into our everyday lives. So that's why I was able to like flourish and be so successful. Whether it was at LSU, at Prairie View.
This year, but last year I couldn't attend because I wasn't on track or focused or nothing. But this year, as I talked to my cousin, he attended me to come and wanted me to come. And now I'm here. I'm experiencing a lot of stuff and trying to go to college.
Have you ever been on a college tour? So what's it like being on a college tour?
It's fun, more experience, and I'm looking at a lot of stuff, learning a lot of stuff, and just trying to get through.
Throughout that college tour. And then the Delta program kind of sealed the deal on it, showing like you can still find your niche, your bubble, and your community no matter where you place that, because excellence is always available when you seek it. And from just leaving from that college tour and just seeing it kind of all ends, it kind of just opened my mind to the change that was really happening. Like the present moment change. So because when you see it, you just feel it. You really don't understand it. Sometimes when you start to see like a dream, like really become visible, it's godsend. And it was definitely godsend just seeing the dreams of something I had was a college tour to where we rewarded excellence for our academics, just like we would do a Division I athlete. Because when you go on your actual visit as an athlete, they give out the whole red carpet. So by providing that same red carpet treatment to our kids that would have never received it, showing them like, nah, that grind, that hard work to be the greatest mentally should be rewarded too. Because that's really how we make it. It's how we win. It's all mental. And just rewarding that now. Telling them early, nah, not waiting until it's too late. Man, that's the end goal, was just showing a culture of just how you win mentally to be a part of a system that was created to keep you shackled mentally, and how break free, grow, and to spread your wings and know you can just fly. And so like throughout this journey, it was many times like during the college tour, like I always, no matter what I knew was gonna happen, I just didn't know how every time.
My energy is concentrated on my greatness. It's really structured, family love on me, it's ruling energy. Now I say that I out that greatness. Fixing out my community, I say it's all love. I say it's all love. Attention like I'm Fred. I remember my last name used to be, I say Hampton. Then I looked up, I see my father, Big Seal. Taught me structure, how to be a real king. Now I'm stepping. Crazy how you locked on in when you see your family. All the love I need is to see it that provided. Hey, you feel to stay on Miss Forever community.
I done won the moment. I done locked in.
I done won the moment. I done locked in. Get up! Get up!